So I feel like shit today, and as a result, I'm going to go ahead and follow through on a video idea I had a long time ago. I'm going to rank Breaking Bad characters by their ability to cook. Not cooking meth, I'm talking actual food. Here we go. So I'm pretty sure this one's Andrea. That was Jesse's second girlfriend. So what I think with Andrea, the deal is she's a mom, right? I think she has a pretty reasonable ability to cook. I don't think she's going to blow your mind, but I think she's perfectly competent. I'm putting her at B. We'll see if I rearrange at any point. Badger's pretty funny because I think Badger probably couldn't cook you like real meaningful food at all, but I think like when he was in high school or something, he got really good at baking specifically to make edibles. And he just never thinks to like make cookies or brownies or whatever without wheat in them, but he probably could if he really tried. So I'm gonna put him at a low B. Now I'm pretty sure this one's Bogdan. That was Walter's former boss at the car wash. I don't know shit about Bogdan. He could probably make something. He's just going to see. I don't know enough about him to really give a strong feeling there. Andrea's son is a child. I don't think he can really cook much. Maybe he can make himself some cereal or microwave a chicken soup. He's just a child. D. If I remember right, this was the principal at the school. This is Carmen. I don't know enough about her to say. Probably above Bogdan. Who's this motherfucker? Is this like one of like the neo-Nazis? Give me a minute as I try to figure out who the fuck this guy is. These wikis have to be like the least useful websites in the world. Just look at how much I'm being bogged down with here. I don't think it's Frankie. I don't think it's this guy. Probably not him. What the fuck is this guy? Is this just one of the meth heads that they meet and like shaking down money for? Who the fuck is this dude? Okay, whatever, man. Combo is named for a snack you get out of a vending machine. I have a suspicion he's not going to be much higher than Jesse here. D. Oh, Deckard. He seems competent. We don't know enough about him otherwise. Oh, that's Jane's dad. He's a dad. I think anyone who's a parent, unless they're like the parents from Peekaboo, probably get onto the C list at minimum. Walter's doctor. I don't know enough about him to say. He lives a more up and up life than Deckard. I think he's probably right there. Actually, no. No, I know a guy who's in medical school. That dude can't cook for shit. Actually, never mind. I believe that's Saul's secretary. Let me double check that. Oh, okay. His name was Declan, not Deckard. Okay, well, let's find. Okay, yeah, it's Francesca. Francesca, she seems like a woman of many skills. B. Just the most faceless characters possible. I think this is one of the neo-Nazi guys. He's getting an F. Fuck him. Some white guy. He goes into the cracker corner at the bottom here. Gale, low A. Gale is a soulful man. He's a skilled man. I would trust him. The DEA chief's a cop. He's only marginally better than the Nazis. Gretchen. Gretchen seems like a warm-hearted person. She'd probably learn how to cook to show off the friends. She's going right. I think Francesca's better for some reason, though. I'm pretty sure this was the rehab guy Jesse went to. He's going... he's probably pretty bad at it before, when he was on meth. I think he's probably took some cooking classes to level himself out and distract himself from doing meth, so he goes there. Gus, this is a good one. I think Gus goes high up into the ranking here. Gus is definitely above Gale even. We've seen him cook. I think Gus is good at it. I think Gus is good at anything he wants to do well at. But he's soulless. There's no love and there's no warmth in it. So that really stops it from attaining the S tier here, the coveted S rank. Hank is a cop, but he is a bit more of a free spirit than some of the other cops. I think he can probably cook a couple things. I would trust him with a grill. Low B, though. This is foreshadowing for something. I think Hector's probably really good, actually. The Salamancas, I think, They're the true rivals to Los Pollos Hermanos in more ways than one, I'll say. The evil baby goes into F, right there. Huel's a man who definitely loves a good meal. I think he can probably cook for himself pretty well. I'm putting him at a high B. Okay, well, we all know where the Nazis go. I'll put the baby one tick above the cop. Jane. I don't get the impression Jane lives a very high quality lifestyle here. She's probably, I guess, above... No, probably not above Bogdan. Bogdan seems like he has his shit together. Sorry, Jesse. You're only better than the baby. We know how Jesse lives his life. He is not cooking anything. Other than meth, that is. Kaylee Ehrman-Trout. She could probably, like, make instant noodles or something for herself. You know, she has a single parent. Is this another one of the Nazis? What the fuck's going on with this dude's mustache here? Absolutely swagless. Who is this character? Who? Is he that guy that gets shot by the twins? Group leader, okay. Wait, this guy never got a name? Oh, okay, that's who that guy is. Yeah. When the fuck did this guy get named? What the hell? Alright, okay, so he's one of the cartel guys. He seems like a professional. I'll give him one over Declan. Who the fuck is this man? Alright, let's just go to the twins here. Let's put him here for now. The twins have a cold determination. There's no love, there's no warmth. But there is a determination. They'll go over to Doctor. Ooh, okay, now we're on to some spicy ones here. Lydia has no love and no warmth in her life. She is a parent, but not a particularly good one, I imagine. Maybe she is. Maybe that's her one redeeming quality, but I don't really care. She's going above Jessie, below Kaylee. I just don't like her, really. This isn't fair. I'm just treating this like a do I like this character tier list with her, but fuck her. Okay, it's her. Alright, Marie. Marie is like a single older woman with disposable income because she and her husband both work. So, like, I think she's taken some cooking classes. She probably bailed early on them, but she probably, like, kind of knows her way around a kitchen. Mike was a dad and a grandparent and is also from Philadelphia. He can probably make some okay food. He'll go above Badger. No, he'll go above Francesca, actually. Jesse's mom. I don't know how to feel about Jesse's parents, actually. I guess, like, by my rule, she's a parent, right? So she's probably, like, in the C tier somewhere. She is a white parent, so it's a complete toss-up. Probably not as good as Gretchen. I think Gretchen should go above Jane's dad, actually. I think this seems fair. She's a character I don't know a lot about. Alright, let's keep going. QB. QB is a man of many skills. He is a skilled liar above all. I think this guy knows his way around a stovetop. I would trust him with a stir fry. I think he is a man of many talents, and he puts those talents to good work. He's competent. He gets the job done. Unfortunately, as we know, this small child just sort of eats trash and rats and whatever. His parents are not making anything for him, so he might have some, like, acquired skills just for making it to like 6 years old without, you know, starving to death. But I don't think he's going to be much better than Kaylee Ehrman-Trout here, who has at least one loving parent and grandparent who have probably shown her how a stovetop works. Saul only knows deceit and deception, and unfortunately there's no amount of lying to an oven that will make it cook for you. So I don't think Saul's particularly good. I think he's better than Brock in combo. Probably not as good as Jane. Skinny Pete. He is a meth head, and not one who I think particularly eats well. He's probably a little better than Jesse. I'll put him above the meth kid. Skylar, she's a mom. She gets to go C tier. Her meals are nothing. Actually, no, I'll put her above Hank. Nothing impressive, but she can probably make some decent meals. You could eat it without feeling like that was a miserable experience. She knows what she's doing. Gomez. Gomez probably has some good-ass barbecues. I think Gomez gets to go. If Gomez invited me to come eat at his house, I would be more excited than if Huel did. So I think Gomez goes low A. I trust him, actually. He is a cop. I know. Which has counted against the other ones. But Gomez knows what he's doing. This fucking guy, Ted. I don't know if Ted knows anything about anything. What an unreadable character. Ted goes low C. Probably, like, right. He's a parent, so, like, probably below Bogdan, above Jane. Okay, Todd is a sociopath. My brother and I have talked about this extensively. In El Camino, the bit where he tells Jesse that he has, like, cream of chicken soup or whatever in his pantry, if Jesse wants to make himself something, is so nuts to me. Who the fuck eats cream of chicken soup as a meal? You don't eat that as its own thing. You put that in something else. That's an ingredient. You use that to, like, bolster a soup stock or make a casserole or something. The fuck are you doing, Todd? You go below your Nazi uncle. All right, now we're in the high tier moments here. Okay, Tuco is the best cook in Breaking Bad. Watching that episode where he's got Jesse and fucking Walter hostage makes me wish Tuco held me hostage. Tuco, this man is all emotion, all hatred and all love. He loves his family, he hates his enemies. This man holds nothing back, whether that's in his personal life or when where his career of violence and murder and meth, or when he's cooking a meal for his family and colleagues. Tuco is a man I trust behind the kitchen counter. He will make the best burrito you've ever had in your life, then you'll shit your guts out because he didn't wash his hands. Tyrus. Alright. Tyrus. He is a professional. He's a man who knows what he is doing. He is a cold figure, though, calculating. I think there is some baseline competence you can expect from him if you give him an order. If he is being paid, he will make you a perfectly quality meal. He is below Hank, however. Victor. Victor strikes me as less competent than his counterpart Tyrus, his replacement. I think Victor goes below the twins. Probably below Gretchen. There we go. I think Victor is a man with some soul. He's a man who takes care of himself. He likes to enjoy life. He goes a bit more out on the limb than Tyrus, but I don't think it's always necessarily to better quality. All right, the final round here, Walter Jr. Walter Jr. is held back by physical disability, so it's hard to judge him because it's just hard for him to stand in front of a grill or a stovetop. But he is a person with a lot of love in his heart, and I think we can't disqualify that. It's hard for him. He has to put a lot more effort into it than others. And his examples that he has to follow aren't great, but I do think Walter Jr., should he be given the time to learn, he would learn. If it was like his dad's birthday and he was going to like make his dad a cake, he'd find out a way to do it. I'm putting him at a low B. He's probably below Tyrus and his mom. Alrighty, now the big man himself, Walter. Walter makes a sandwich for Crazy 8 at the start of the show, and it's the most bitch sandwich I've ever seen in my life. Walter, the fuck were you doing with that? Low C, below Jane. The fuck are you doing, Heisenberg, you little piece of shit? Cooking meth? You can't cook a fucking sandwich? You little piece of shit. I hate you. Get cancer again, you motherfucker.